Hey there mates, how are we? This is Vulkanic, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about my thoughts on the Nova and why you should use it. So the Nova is an incredibly underused weapon, and it's 1.2k, so it's not exactly affordable, and shotguns are generally used in eco rounds, but this, I reckon, if you can afford it on an eco round, or just any round where you want to steal a gun from the opponent, the Nova is a very good option. So I'm going to talk to you guys about why. So, as you can tell, I quite like my Nova. I got a stat track one, minimal wear, and a name tag. So, it's not like I'm exactly rich, so I've actually invested a fair amount in it for what I can buy. But I find they're very underused, and you should use them. You should definitely use them. So, a comparable weapon is the Desert Eagle or any other shotgun. The Nova is the cheapest of the shotguns, and it is a great buy at 1.2k. Some say that's a bit expensive compared to the Deagle, but there's one thing. The Deagle seems to be incredibly hard to learn. Nobody seems to be able to use the Deagle very well, unless you're like Harrigan or some pro player that just knows how to use almost every weapon pretty well. Like, they all know how to use the Orb solidly, they all know how to use the AK pretty well. And yeah, so unless you're one of them, I don't think you're able to say that you're extremely good at the Deagle. But yeah, the Nova is a viable alternative. So the Deagle is good in some ways compared to the Nova. The Deagle, you can buy it, and if you are solid with it, that is great. You can use it, and you can buy a few nades. If you want to just save money, the Deagle is also not a horrible option, but you're probably better off with the Tech 9 P250 or 5.7 anyway, but you could buy one, and just with the luck of the draw, you could just get a fluke, and you could get some kills. But the Nova is really quite easy to use. All you gotta do is stop, point, and shoot. Some will argue this is the Deagle, but no, the Nova is very accurate. See, it makes a mess, basically. Just stop and shoot. If you're good at stutter stepping, then that works too. But yeah, the Nova is a very versatile weapon. It also works fairly well at mid-range like that. Let's see if we can find someone up on long here. Is there someone here? Nope. Okay. Well, let's just look around, see if we can find someone that we can shoot at longish range. So let's say I'm sitting over here, and it's an eco round, and I'm a terrorist, and I want to steal their guns. Let's say they've got an AWP. Well, what I could do is just run up here. Oh, okay. Hello. You came. Okay. So what I could do is run up here, and let's say he's along here. I could shoot, and as you can see from the spray pattern up there, all I gotta do is just aim slightly above the wall. Well, not above the wall, above like the fence, I guess. And I would get probably, there's a good chance I would have got a headshot. Also, yeah, the Mac 10, that's pretty good, that was an accident. Anyway, just myself. Okay, but yeah, the Nova, as you can see, it's good at most ranges, and it's very easy to use. All I had to do was just shoot a bit above what most people would, and I'd get a headshot. Unfortunately, that's quite hard to just put into practice at my rank, unless you practice a lot, but yeah. So, the Nova also, it's a very good one-shot, one-kill weapon. If you were good with those headshots, it's a one-shot, one-kill. The chest also, it's fairly easy to do too. But it's very good if you just want to get that kill. Another good reason that I would pick the Nova over other weapons is just because of its affordability. As I said, the Deagle is a good option, but really you cannot go past $1,200 for eco rounds. Positionally, the Nova can be used in quite a few good spots as well. So, following what VuCSGO said in one of his videos about how to hold, I think it was how to hold B-site on Dust 2, you'll find that the Nova is quite good for these too. So what he said was jump here, here, and here, throw a Molotov in and a high explosive. That will both deter the enemies away with the Molotov, and the high explosive will explode anyone that's close-ish, and the Molotov may have tagged them too. So the Nova is a good choice for this too. It's good for protecting against B rushes. Granted, you have someone over at car. I think that the Nova is a good combination. So let's say they're over here, and they've got a Mac 10, for example. They can just sit here, and who I don't hit, they just go bam, bam, bam. But I need to help too, so what I do is I sit on this box. Oh, can I get on the box? Oh, nope, I'm horrible at this. Okay, get on the box. Get on the box. Okay, I'm on the box. So I can either go on that box, or I can go on this box. And I'm just horrible at boxes. And I can just go bam, 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 start a step, just like that. So yeah, or I can just sit here and shoot as they come out. So do either that, or just go bang, bang, bang. But if they do rush in and this guy dies, because this is quite a well-known spot, mind you. So often if somebody comes in with a B rush, oh, hello, yes, okay. If somebody comes in with a B rush, so let's just say this guy comes in, is he gonna? He will come around just like this, and he will check here, and he will usually shoot, and he will die. So I find a good combination for the Nova is a Nova and a Tech 9, because the Tech 9 is a very rapid shooter, so I can just go just like that. See, I don't even need to really try to do a headshot, and he's dead. It's pretty good at long range too. So let's see if, granted he stays there. I'm just gonna reload for the walls. Oh, there's two of them. So I can either use this Nova, or I can switch over to Tech 9 if they come a little too close and you want to shoot them down quickly. That was nice. Anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts about positional play. Well, on a site, actually, you can use the Nova quite well on short too, so... Oh yeah, hi Habib. Hey, you are now in this video, you're welcome. All I gotta do is just run down here, and I can go kabam, kabam. Usually, if you know they're coming short, just walk along here, I find, and just go kabam, kabam. And yeah, that's basically my thoughts about positional play with the Nova. Now, let's continue with the video. And it may sound like I'm repeating myself, but the thing is, those are the main reasons why you should use the Nova. I don't need to say much reasons for the Nova. As you can see, like, they're all harmless bots, but I'm getting fairly easy kills as they move around, and some would argue that regular players obviously move a lot more complicated, like stutter stepping, all that jazz, but in reality, you can still tell the Nova is fairly accurate, as long as you can use it well. I'm not saying that I can use it awfully well, but from what I can tell, the Nova is a very, very good weapon, and it's definitely viable. It's definitely a viable alternative to the Desert Eagle. There, headshot. So, yeah, that's my thoughts about the Nova. If you have a thought about the Nova and you like it, oh god, I did horrible. If you have a thought about the Nova, then let me know down below. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me if you like the Nova, then say you like the Nova. If you don't like it, then say you don't like it. But yeah, go figure. Anyway, for the last 30 seconds, I'm just gonna get some kills. Oh yeah, I got a custom font if you want to see it. Stop moving. Then I might include a link in the description if you want it. But yeah, just tell me your thoughts. Also, by the way, about Vaseline, yeah, that was just a satire video. Please don't kill me. It's okay. This channel is not turning into Vulkanic lifestyle tips, so don't fret about that. Oh, can I get a filthy app? Oh, by the way, yes, this is a very rare Pepe before you ask. Alright, have a good day, guys, and I'm horrible. Also, shout out to all the people that got like a Steam notification down here. And that's all for today, guys. Oh, no, okay. Let's just that was 420%.